here with my friend Luke, who is an awesome League of Legends player.
Oh, yes.
And he's also a YouTuber. You should check him out.
And a friend.
And a friend. And an awesome friend. Well, actually, he's one of my only friends in real life that I didn't meet through League, that plays League and loves League almost as much as I do.
Oh, wow.
So we always talk about League of Legends, and I was like, Luke, we should do a League of Legends tag where we just talk about our favorite things about League and just giving you an inside look into our brains about League of Legends.
Yes.
So let's get started with the questions. How long have you been playing League of Legends?
Okay, I have been playing League of Legends probably for 2 years, about.
Same here.
Yeah, a little bit after it came out. I actually had a friend tell me like 6 months beforehand, like, oh, you'd really like this game a whole lot. And then I was like, no, it doesn't sound like fun.
Yeah.
And then I got into it and didn't realize it was the game that he was talking about. And then he's like, oh, you're playing that game? What
and you were like, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I had a bunch of friends that worked at Google when I was living in San Francisco, and they would play League of Legends and talk about it all the time when I was hanging out with them, and I would be like, so bored because I had no idea what they were talking about, and they were just like, oh, I just bought this new skin, and I'm like, what does that even mean?
What's a skin?
Like, I didn't even play World of Warcraft or Dota or any other game. I've never played a game except for League, and so I like sneakishly like downloaded it so I could know what they were talking about, and then I ended up getting more addicted and leveling up to like level 30 faster than they did, and I fell in love with the game. But that was about 2 years ago. So
nice.
How many games overall, winning and losing, do you think that you've played?
Oh, wow. I'm gonna go something like 350 to maybe 400.
Nuh-uh.
Yep.
That's it?
What? Really?
Okay.
Okay, but also think about this. Each game is like
Don't
hour,
make me feel worse
minutes.
about what I'm about to say, because I have 900 wins on my Catterific account.
She's way better.
I have about 700 losses. So that's like 1,600 games right there.
Wow.
Then I have my Smurf account on NA, which has, I think, like 200 and something wins, maybe like 50 losses. So that's like 300. So we're at about 2,000 right now. Then I have my Smurf account on Europe that I've been playing on, and I have 200 wins on there and about 50 or so losses. So we're looking at about 2,400 games.
So you could do the quick math.
No, we're not doing the quick math. We're not even gonna do it.
It's 100 days.
Not even gonna do it.
100 full 24-hour days.
But they've been great days.
Yeah,
I love League so much.
You and Soraka just hanging out all day.
I haven't played Soraka in so long, but I did go through a phase where I played her for like a month straight, and she's all I played. Yeah. What's the newbiest thing you remember doing when you first started playing League?
The newbiest thing, I think, is when you don't realize how strong the towers are. And then you're like, oh, I'm gonna get that guy. Oh, tower hit, bam, tower hit, level 1, just instant, like so close to instant death.
I used to, I remember not understanding the concept of minions, and I would like run right into the minions, like before my minions, and people would be like, stay behind your minions, and I'm like, what does that even mean? Like, I don't know what they're talking about, and then the minions would just slowly kill me, or I would lose so much health. And then another thing I remember doing is I wouldn't buy items, because I just wouldn't, I didn't know how important they were. So I wouldn't buy starting items, I would just play for so long, and people would be like, you need to buy items. I'm like, but I don't even know what to buy.
I think everybody does that too, just like forgets to buy stuff.
Yeah, I remember like being the biggest noob ever. Yep. Okay, so what's your favorite role?
My favorite role, definitely like a bruiser, like a top lane bruiser, melee guy, gets in your face, like stuns. So
you get into a ranked game, you're like top is your
top lane.
Top or feed.
I love. Wait, what's top or feed?
It's like you go into the ranked chat, you're like, top or feed? I'll feed if you don't let me get top. So I would, guess what guys, I main support. I bet that's a shocker because everyone's always like, girls always play support. But recently I've been playing a lot of AD carry, and that's my favorite role right now, but I'm best at support. So when I go into like a ranked queue, I'm like, yeah, I'll play support just because I'm really good at it, and that's what I'm gonna perform the best at. But I can technically play any role. Mid's my worst. I would say mid's
I don't think I've ever seen you play mid before. I like playing
Remember
mid.
when I used to play Cat all the time? Did you ever play
Oh yeah,
me?
you did actually.
But that was like back in the day.
She played Cat mid. Okay,
yeah.
I do remember
that was back during my trackpad days when you first started playing.
My gosh.
I forgot to mention this.
That was the newbie. That is the
newbiest thing I ever did.
When I first started playing a long time ago, and she was playing, we were friends back then, so we're like, let's play together. So she's on Skype with me, and she's playing with her trackpad. Like,
on my MacBook.
No mouse. Like, if you've ever played the game, imagine trying to play it with just a trackpad. It's terrible.
Yeah, it was
worse.
It was, but I didn't know. I never had a reason to buy a mouse because I never gamed or did anything else like that before. So I was like, yeah, but like a mouse wouldn't make you that much better. And then I'm like, oh my god, walking around is so easy now. Yeah. You just have to click. And then I became like a massive clicker, and I'm like click, 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 like all the time. Okay, so what's your favorite champion of all time to play?
Just happened recently.
Ooh,
I like
Renekton. Renekton, yeah. You're a pretty beast on your Renekton.
I played so many different champions, but I feel like I'm very good with Renekton. I like all the stuff just like clicks. How about you?
I would say my current favorite is either MF or Lux, but I would say all-time favorite, Janna. Oh. Like, she's my favorite support. I feel like it's so hard to lose lane with Janna, because you can play her really aggressive. She peels like perfectly for team fights and your AD carry, and I don't know, I love that, like Janna. What's your favorite item in the game? But, yeah.
Items. Actually, I like the Spirit Visage a bunch.
That's pretty good.
Huge amount of cooldown. It's as much as like a blue buff. And then tons of magic resist, and then it gives you the little bit of extra health. And if like a lot of the champions I play like heal, like Nasus or Renekton or any like the brothers. So it's just all good things in like a cheap package.
You should, have you bought Zac yet?
I haven't, no.
He's like OP with a Spirit Visage.
Really? Oh, because he goes and picks it up and he gets a 20% buff. We're like huge nerds over here.
Yeah.
No, like every single thing.
Huge nerds. Everyone that watches this channel is a nerd like us. So, yep. My favorite item, well, I play support, so I really like, this is gonna sound so boring, but I really like an Aegis.
Yeah.
Because like,
how about the Bulwark?
Oh, the Bulwark. Yeah, eventually building into that, like the Bulwark. It's so strong, and it gives you like health regen, and it just like
team fights, it's
magic
so
resist.
good.
It's so strong, and I feel like I really like contributing to team fights. Like, I'm a real giver.
That's the one.
So
that's the one.
That's my item. Have you ever got a pentakill?
Please, cat. Yes.
What, do you remember what champion
I don't actually remember, no. It was it was something like LeBlanc though. It was weird. It was like
something random.
But I actually, when I play bots, you can get pentakills.
Yeah, that's pretty easily. I definitely have had pentakills, multiple pentakills with Cat, because it's so easy. She's a reset champion, so when you get a kill, it's her ult and jumping, and it's so easy to get a pentakill with Cat. Especially if you wait until like you go into the team fight like way late, so everyone's really low, and then it's like boom, 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 and you just KS everybody.
Yep, I was gonna say KS champion over here.
And then I also got one with Teemo one time near the Baron pit. I was like pew 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 pew.
Such a good feeling.
It really is. It's just like, especially the voice. She's just like pentakill. It's so, you feel so powerful and stuff. Who are your favorite teams who's your favorite team in North America and Europe LCS?
Okay, I'm gonna go TSM for North America. I just like all of those guys a lot. Like, I like watching their streams. Dyrus is on the team. It's a lot of,
love that guy.
A lot of good stuff. And then I'm gonna go with Fnatic, and they just won today.
They did. World Grand Finals.
Yep.
Season 1-3 for part 1 of LCS. I was like, I'm messing this up. Actually, ironically, I have the same answer. So TSM for North America. They're just like I picked TSM. They're really good. They have great individual personalities. They're my friends, so part of me is like, oh, they're my favorite because they're my friends, but they're actually really good. And especially now that they've picked up Wild Turtle, they just have a lot of new team dynamics that are going really well for them, and I just really like them. So TSM, and then Fnatic. Like, I love Fnatic. I love that they won season 1. They were, I hate to say it, but they were almost nobodies in season 2. Like, no one knew about Fnatic. Like, they weren't winning a lot, they weren't popular, and then season 3, they just like come back with like a huge comeback of being like #1 for half of LCS, and then they win championships today, and then I'm also like friends with them, so I like them because they're my friends.
Yeah, and they're all my friends too, actually. I've never even met anyone.
No, they're my homies, so I have to root for them. Why do you think League of Legends is so popular right now?
I feel like it's really popular because you get your friends involved. If it was just a solo game, it wouldn't be nearly as popular. So my roommate Alex,
but there's a lot of games that have friends.
It's true, but there's so much like teamwork involved, and there's like you get that like kind of wanting to give the person you're playing with a high five moments. Like, you don't get that all the time in other games, I guess.
I like that too. One thing I think that's so addictive about League is you just want to get better. Like you just want to get more kills. You want to know more about the game because there's so much to it. When you start playing, you feel like such a noob. Like I don't know anything, but I want to know everything about it. So it's like you want to know about the items. You want to know about how other champions work. You want to know how to get more kills and how to die less and how to beat the other person. Like it's just so competitive. Who's your least favorite champion?
Least favorite champion, it rotates, it changes quite a bit. I'm just gonna go with Janna, cause she's just
You're joking,
really
right? You're joking. I don't even
like,
care. He's joking, I can tell. Least favorite champion, for the longest time it was Tristana. Because I think I just got in so many games with horrible Tristanas and I was just like, they would jump into the fights and they'd make so many mistakes and I hated her. My least favorite is probably Thresh right now because he's so broken and that's why he's my least favorite.
He's tough to play against.
And I don't play him well, so I hate when other people play him well because I'm just like, I'm bitter and I'm mad and I just want to beat them.
I know they just reworked Karma, but I haven't played her since the old
me neither,
one,
actually.
and I always, like, either people were really good with Karma or they were really bad.
Really,
and if you had a teammate, Karma, on your team and they were just terrible, it's like, oh, this champion like doesn't even make sense. Like, what the heck? I don't know. I felt like that. So
I felt like that for a while, and then I started playing her and I actually liked her, but if somebody else went to go Karma, I didn't trust them and I'm like, oh my god, this is gonna be so bad. Well, that's all the questions that we're gonna be answering today about League of Legends. If you are a huge League of Legends fan, you feel free to do the tag yourself and like whatever, tweet them at me and I'll watch them. Give this video a thumbs up if you like League, yay! And then if you don't play League, which some of you might be coming from Luke's channel and you haven't played League before, I will put a link down below where you can download it and play and have tons of fun because it's just such a fun game. I'm obsessed. Yeah. Oh, and be sure to check out Luke's channel.
Yeah, we did a MASH tag over on my channel.
If you want to watch us do a MASH game, I don't know if you guys remember MASH from when you were a kid, like picking a house, a wife, kids, all that stuff. It's just a fun little exercise, I guess you could say. We did that on his channel, so I will link that down below as well. And yeah, I think that's it.
Okay.
All right, bye. Bye.